I just found this on Pinterest and I love the look of that, and I have most of the bins in it. So I'm gonna see if I can do that in here. I love that it takes up the vertical space like I did underneath my last sink, and it hides all that. Like, I don't like seeing all that. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this off. So that first clip, I just jumped straight into it, but if you're new here, I did want to say hello. My name is Ashley. Today's video is my whole house organization. It is full of motivation. It's over 37 minutes long, so I hope you're ready to either watch or work with me. I can't do this exact thing just because of sizing. Like, this one needs to go in the middle, but it can't because of that thing. But I think I'm gonna be able to make it work. Fingers crossed. We can cry when it's over. I feel like I've done every style or kind of organizational video on here if you want to go back and look, but like when I first started, I was like, use what you have, and I've done that. I've also went and bought like Dollar Tree organizers and done that, and just as things elevate, I just want all the same organizer. I just feel like it's so clean and so crisp. I love the clear bins. I just think they're so nice. You can see through them, you can see what's in them, and I just think they're way prettier. Plus they're at Walmart, so they're super affordable. I'm gonna link as much as I can down below in my description box, but my previous video was like a Walmart, Target, Amazon organizational video if you want to see the products like in my hand and talk about them. So don't forget to check that one out as well if you missed it. So when you are organizing, it's a lot of trial and error. You got to figure like what can stand up, what can lay down, even if it can lay down, should it be laying down? Like, is it a product that's gonna leak? So you have to just kind of be careful, just keep messing with it. It even may take a few days. You may get it looking really good, and then as you start to use the space, it's like, okay, this really isn't functional, so I need to switch something out, and that's okay. Like, it's gonna take a while to make it look pretty and be functional at the same time. A good thing to remember is organizing or even decluttering is exhausting. So you typically can't do your entire house in one day unless you live in like a smaller apartment or house and you have no kids or anything. But for me, there's a whole world outside of organizing. We have my daughter's dance, we have work, we have a lot of stuff going on, family and friends and church and all sorts of things. So I think this was over like a 5-day process. If you watch my outfit, it keeps changing and it's kind of all over the place. So I'm trying to put up titles so you know what I'm working on every time we start like a new little segment, but just keep that in mind. Like, you don't need to get it done in one day. It's exhausting. You're trying to go through like kid stuff and your clothes. It can be mentally and physically exhausting, so just get done once you can and then start again the next day. Labels are a game changer. Are they necessary? No, but they're super affordable on Amazon. I'm gonna have those linked for you. If you don't like black, they have white, they have every type of design you can imagine, and you just buy a pack of them and you use what you can. And oh my gosh, guys, like, I know you don't need things labeled, you can see them, but if you just want that professional look, you just want to look like you went the extra mile, get labels. What I love about this space is it looks so put together. We used that vertical space, so we're hiding all that ugly like plumbing in the back. I tried to take out as much color as well, like products I weren't using, I put them over in our utility room, and I just love the end result. Now it's time for my closet, which I'm always working on, so it wasn't completely out of hand, but I did want to just go the extra mile again. So I found these purse stands, which I talked about in that Amazon video, and they are a game changer if you have the space for them, like maybe up higher on a shelf, just wherever, maybe it's in your office. I just think it's so fun. It keeps your purses looking nice, but they're on display. So when you're inside a closet, I always tell you, act like you're at a store shopping, like make everything pretty, make everything visual, color code it. You can even do it by like seasonal items and then color code it. That way when you feel like you're getting ready, it feels like a gift or a treat instead of a hassle. Now, I do want to let you know, in today's video, you're not going to really see me declutter anything. I'm just organizing. So if you're needing decluttering motivation, I have all that posted. So I have a whole house declutter video. I got rid of so many things on camera, and I continue to do it off camera. I cannot tell you how many loads I've taken to the dump and to donation, and that we've sold, all the things. I just cannot believe how much has left this house.
I'll be the center of attention like I was some kind of astronaut. Cause I'm shooting for the moon tonight, and I got a feeling I'm gonna crash some stupid party.
So in this house and our previous house, I've had seasonal rods, which are super nice. They came with the builder, like with the house, so I can't link them for you, but you can pull it down with a pole, put everything you need, push it up. It's super nice and convenient. I hadn't been using them in this house, and I needed to because like all my t-shirts I'm not wearing right now. It is so cold here in Oklahoma, so I went ahead and put those up high, and it just makes more room. So if you can have breathing room for your clothes, it's really nice to do. Like if you can have like a finger width apart on your hangers, it is goals. It looks amazing. If you can't, I completely understand, but get matching hangers, get the velvet ones, and it's going to give you so much more space.
Stop, yeah, I can't wait to hear that bass drop dance. It's all I wanna do right now.
Now this is another product I talked about in that video. I basically told you guys this is all the products I'm going to be using in my organizing video, so that's why I'm showing you. I showed you like holding them up on camera, but I wanted to show you live and in action. What's so nice, these are like bands, like almost like a rubber band, and it goes around your sheets. So not only does it keep your sheet sets together, which I love because I have like duvets and sham covers and all of that. I just want everything together so I can pull it out at once. But it has the size on them. So like my daughter has a queen size bed. If we had twin, whatever it is, it labels them. Plus it keeps everything you need together. So when you go to change your bedding, you have everything you need. You're not like looking around for a pillowcase or a pillow sham or a sheet topper, whatever it is. It keeps it all together, which I love.
'Cause I'm just an accident waiting.
If you're new here, just so you know, I despise cords. Any kind of cords, I'm always hiding them, tucking them, taping them, whatever I have to do. So I found these really cool appliance, almost like attachment. You just stick it on there, kind of like a command hook, so it's not gonna mess up your appliance. And then you can just wrap it around and hook the cord into it. It is amazing. It makes your appliances look so much nicer. Even if it's sitting out on your counter, you really don't wanna leave them plugged in all the time anyway. So you can just wrap it and tuck it, and and then put it back in the corner or in your pantry or underneath a cabinet. I just feel like it keeps everything cleaner and it does not take long to do. Now, I'm not sure which video is going up first, this one or my pantry makeover. So if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna leave it linked down below. If it's not there, that means it's coming out next, so be on the lookout. But we did a full transformation in my pantry. It wouldn't even fit into this video. We did so much, it took up a whole video, and I cannot wait to show you guys.
I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest, but I'm not. I just wanna go my own way.
Okay, this is the cabinet I'm always working on. I feel like I have so many products, but like my daughter loves testing out new products. My nieces do. I get stuff sent to me. I hate like wasting it if it's a product that I think I'm going to use. Plus my toxic trait is like buying up. Like when I see a product I use at like Home Goods or TJ Maxx, I'm like, I'm just gonna buy them all now because I'm gonna go through it. And then I have like 6 cans of hairspray. But by the time I get to the 5th can or 6th can, I'm just ready to change it up. So I'm going to do better this year. That is my goal. I'm going to do better. I'm not gonna buy or stock up as much as I like have been. So we decluttered a lot of that in that video. So now it's time to make it pretty. As you can see here, my daughter's helping me out. She is awesome at decluttering, like amazing, and amazing at organizing. She could do it for a living if she wanted to. I don't know that she wants to, but she'd be amazing at it. And she's like ruthless. So she is the girl you need coming into your house, like helping you get your stuff together. She is goals and she is ruthless and she is funny. I don't know. We had so much fun working on the house together.
If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new.
I think it's funny, like typically when we're organizing or decluttering, it's something we do alone, like by ourselves. It's not something you like have people over to help you. But if you have a good friend, like help each other declutter, because I feel like you'll call each other out. Or maybe you have like a sister or brother that can come hang out. You guys can eat lunch and like have TV or music on. I feel like you do better if people are watching you and it's like, okay, I don't need the bottle that has 1 drip of hair gel left. Like it's done, I haven't used it, it's dried out, and they'll like call you out on it real funny. I feel like we all need that person when we're decluttering.
I just wanna go my own way, 'cause I am on my way. I am on my way. I am on my way. I am on my way.
We're really talking everything out because we have like our normal get ready stuff, and then I also have like dance mom mode. So like we have different hairspray and different makeup and like all these different items that I have to have that I'm gonna just keep in a different area so they don't like overlap. But now we're gonna work on like our nail area because I really wanted to get that space done. I felt like I have good storage in here, but I hadn't been using it correctly or the right way. So I was really wanting to like fix that in here and just have better function.
Give me some directions to get to you.
Also, just in case you're wondering, like if I share this area with my husband, if you're new here, his whole like vanity area is behind me. So it's like his and hers, so we don't share this at all. Like this whole section's mine. And then my daughter has her own bathroom, and then Chase, like I said, has his own side. So we're just working on my area.
Out of my mind, out of my mind, yeah. For you, my love. You drive me crazy, tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to, yeah.
My battery died, so we're back in business. We're finished. This is what it looks like outside of my bathroom, just so you guys know. But I did get everything finished, or we did. Savannah's helping me, and I got it clean real quick. But this cabinet looks so much better, and it just makes more sense. Like, this is everything I use at night, so I can just pull it out. Like, this is everything I use when I'm not washing my hair, and I can just pull it out and have everything in one bin. So that is so helpful. Just makes so much more sense now. This has been done for a little bit. I just got those clear dividers. It's kind of as good as it's gonna get. This drawer is what I love. It looks busy, it looks colorful, but it's got like everything I need in it to do my toes that I do, or my nails, and a few like overflow items. But like, I sit right here to do my toes, so now it's right here, where before it was up here, so it was just a lot of work to like keep standing up to grab things. I love that it's just down here with me. This hair drawer we worked on, look at that, so much better. I love when bins fit all the way, so like when you open and close, like the bins aren't moving too much. And then I even have an empty drawer, look at that. The next space I want to work on is our junk drawer here in like our laundry room area. I brought all the extra bins. Basically, I want all the bins to match, so if I can get them all to be clear, that's kind of the goal. I should have enough to make it work. Basically, I'm gonna pull everything out, try to make them fit, and then put everything back in.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on.
I feel like I got them in here about as snug as I can. There's like a little bit of a gap here I can't do much about because I'm like working around our battery organizer, which is the best thing ever. So some of these we were already using, so I put it in there, but now I'm gonna take what's left, put it in here, and I should have some extra room now that I have more bins, but I may be able to space things out too. Okay, so this is just one of those spaces I feel like as an adult you just have to have. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just feel like I need extra batteries and lighters and command hooks and push pins and those random keys to different things that you might need. I don't know, it's just that random drawer. I like to keep it organized. Like when I say junk drawer, it's not just all thrown in there, but it's still just a ton of random things that you need a lot but don't need a lot. I don't know, let me know if you have a junk drawer. My problem is I've always had one. In this house I have two, and that may be one too many. This one's in my utility room, but I have a small one in my kitchen, but I use both of them daily. Do I need to bring it down to just one, or is two okay? I just feel like when I'm in my kitchen, I tend to go to that drawer, but I could walk the few extra feet and just come in here and get it. You know, it's like a screwdriver or flathead, just random things you don't want to go to the garage for. I have two. Do I need two or one? Let me know. Doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do. This looks so much better. I wish I would have done this before we were hosting. These are amazing. I talked about these in my Amazon video, but they come in a 4-pack. It was like meant for this fridge. And these are the drinks that get grabbed the most. So when you grab one, it like brings another forward. Whereas when it's like these and I would grab one, they would always like, you were reaching for the back. I don't know, like it works, but this works better. So I may even order more for up there for those, just so they keep staying forward. They're not like in the back and you're constantly pulling them forward. And then Savannah loves this sparkling cider, so it went on sale after the new year. So I grabbed her some of those. We have root beer, water, all the drinks. People are always at our house. We're the hosting house. I feel like there's always workers here, and it's just so nice that people can come in here, grab what they need, and go or stay. Capri Suns for all the kids, even though I love those too. But this space looks so good. I was not expecting this big of a difference and it to function so much better, but it definitely does.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that.
Making bins fit into a drawer perfectly takes time, especially when you're on the end of the bins. Like you don't have a ton left, you don't have every size, but you want it to fit perfect. That's what I'm doing here. It took me a little while on camera and off camera, but I got it figured out, so I'm about to show you how it turns out.
Freaking out to the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like, party like, freaking out to the beat, yeah, we freak out, singing like. Where's the fun in doing what you're told? But I don't mind even though I lose control.
Now I'm at the point I'm going to organize my organizers. So organizing is something we do daily or weekly around here. Like if I'm not organizing, Savannah is, and all these bins have been out in the garage. And typically when we organize, it's like late at night, or Savannah will be organizing really late in the evening, and we don't want to like go out to the garage. It's like cold, it's dark, it's scary. So I thought I really need to bring these inside so we can just get to them a lot easier. And so I'm gonna put them in here on the shelf, which I actually cleared out during my decluttering video. It was completely full, got rid of everything. So now I actually have room just to put my organizers. So when we're working on a new space, or the space we worked on isn't working, we can come in here, grab what we need, and we can see everything we have.
Take my hand tonight and know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the la 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 la.
Now Savannah has come back in to help me. Basically, I got these game bags. I feel like games just take up so much space, and it's something you really never get rid of. Like, and if you do, it's normally because you're missing a piece, so you can't like sell it, so you throw it away. Even if you do sell it, you sell it for like $1, so I feel like it's a waste. So I'm like, that's it. We're not gonna do this anymore. I'm gonna grab these really cool functional bags, which I'll link for you. And what I was doing was I was cutting out the name like on the lid itself, so then we know what it is. So the bags are kind of see-through, so you can see through and tell it says Candyland or whatever it is. They are so helpful. I put my little bags in an organizer. Yes, I put organizers in organizers, but it looks so good. We can see everything we have. It takes up way less space. We can even grab like the whole organizer, take it into the living room, pick the game out, and just leave it there. I don't know. It's super cool. You can see all your pieces. If you haven't heard of this, definitely look into them because I feel like they're really neat to have.
Start to ask me like, what you gonna do?
Okay, so now we're working on this middle cabinet, which I almost want to call Chase's cabinet. Anytime there's tons of cords and wires, it is not mine, it is not Savvy's, it is Chase's. He is one of those that he wants every cord we've ever owned, because one day you might need that cord and he's gonna have it. Otherwise, me and Savannah could just like trash every cord. If I need it, I'll order it from Amazon, I'll have it in a day. So we're both like stressing out right here trying to like make it work, which we do. We added some drawers in there. I don't mind having a few cords, but we do have 2 now. So we have one in our laundry room, which you're gonna see here in a second, and then we have this one as well. We were able to declutter some of them because the technology doesn't even exist anymore. So we were able to have him let go, but it was just really funny. Like Savannah and me just teaming up on him. Like, you could not possibly need this ever again.
My backyard roller coaster with my face on a giant poster. Tonight we're having oyster with the Kobe's taking the toaster. Waiting to eat. What you gonna do with all that?
So right here, we totally got sidetracked. I found like a scrapbook of Savannah when she was little. I must have thrown it in here when we were moving in because I didn't know what to do with it. And so we went through all of it. It was so fun. I was so glad we actually captured it on camera because at this point I didn't remember it was running, and I actually died because it was still running. I don't know how much of that I actually got because my camera keeps dying. But there is the first one. This is all just organizers. When I need them, I know where to come. This is kind of like electronic stuff. And then our board games turned out so cool inside those bags. I'll link those for you.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million.
I actually ran out of organizers, so this is another whole night. I went back to Walmart. I had overbought organizers thinking, okay, I've overbought, I'll have too many, and then I can return them at the end. I had to go back and buy more. Honestly, I could even go back and buy a few more containers because like I ran out of the small ones, but we totally made it work. But basically, I'm just tackling different areas in the kitchen. So I didn't have to do like a whole kitchen organization. There was just certain parts of the kitchen I needed to work on. So as you organize, you don't have to do the whole house. You just have to work on the areas that you either haven't worked on or that aren't functioning for you. And so that's where I'm at in this house. So if you're seeing me like jump around, I basically had notes of the different things I needed to work on, and I was just going down the list. So when I would think of like, oh, there's that drawer I need to work on, I would start a list. And so I'm just slowly tackling that. So if it seems like I'm like in the kitchen and then I'm in another space and then I'm back in the kitchen, that's why. I was just doing what I could when I could to make it work.
But with you here, nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco light. They can try, but they can never take me down. 'Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always prey on the lonely, but with you here, nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you.
Here is how the drawer turned out. So this was a space I was needing to work on, but I wanted to show you like the drawer above it was already done. So that's why I'm not tackling the entire kitchen. A lot of these spaces I've already worked on, like while I'm cooking or while I'm cleaning in here, but there's other areas like this drawer I needed to work on. And if you can tell, I moved all my colored cleaning cloths into my utility room, and I'm using all gray now. It never crossed my mind to pull the color out of my kitchen, but ever since I worked on under my sink, I have, and it is glorious. I love just having neutrals everywhere.
I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you.
Okay, so obviously this is where we started in the beginning, but I didn't realize how often I would grab a sponge, and since this wasn't like a drawer container, I had to keep taking off the one above it, which is kind of hard because it's got tall paper towels in it. Just wasn't working. So I ran and picked up a bin that has a drawer, so it's the exact same size. They're still gonna stack, everything's gonna fit the same, but once I have them stacked, I can open up the drawer without moving the top bin above it.
Not afraid to love you. I just wanna find, I just wanna find, I just wanna find, I just wanna find.
If you're still here, thank you. Most of my videos end around the 23-minute mark, and we're hitting the 29. We're almost to 30 minutes. We still have like 7 minutes left after this. So there's still lots of motivation coming your way. So don't click off yet. I promise you it is worth it. But I just wanted to pause and just say thank you.
Find somebody like you, somebody like you, somebody like you. I just wanna find somebody like you, somebody like you, somebody like you. Someone to belong.
So this is my second junk drawer. We're talking about the first one in my utility room. This one's a smaller version of it. It basically has like a lighter, some tools in it, like sticky notes, pad and pens. My parents leave like a pair of extra glasses over here. Do I need it, or do I just need to put all these items in my other junk drawer and then use this for something else? It's not like I'm needing the space for something else, otherwise I would have moved it. So since I have the space, do I leave it, or do I only need one junk drawer in my house? Tell me and be honest.
Somebody like you.
We can tell by all the cords, this is Chase's drawer. It's a lot. We do have a lot of chargers. Those I don't worry about too much. Just once again, we always have a lot of people in our house. I feel like some people use our portable chargers. Some people want to actually plug it into the wall. Plus, I feel like those cords go bad quickly. So we normally buy like a big pack of them because I feel like you use them for so long and then they just stop charging. But there's just a lot, so I'm gonna make it work. I got the bins to fit perfectly in this drawer, which is like a miracle. It's so nice when that happens. I'm just gonna wind all these up and put them together, so like items together. So when we come in here looking for something, we kind of know what we're looking for and where to look for it.
Somebody like you.
Now that we've been organizing for a few days, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this cabinet again. I feel like it's getting out of control before we go through and just finish up a few more spots.
Could be model multitasking genius, yeah, you got it all. Hey, what's your story? A kick-ass mom and 40 under 40. A soccer practice in your high heel glory, yeah, you do it all. Ain't but the cup, won't you listen up? I'm a woman, stronger than what you would believe. Way more than what's plain to see. You either got it or you don't. I'm a woman, just watch what I'm about to do. Wouldn't get in my way if I was you. You either get it or you don't. Hey, tell me something. How do you do it all while never budging? You rule the world but make it look like nothing. Such a boss. Hey, true or false? It take about 20 men to do your job. A kingdom never fails when there's a queen in charge. Girl, don't stop. Ain't but a cup, won't you listen up? I'm a woman, stronger than what you would believe. Way more than what's plain to see. You either got it or you don't. I'm a woman, just watch what I'm about to do. Wouldn't get in my way if I was you. You either get it or you don't. I'm a woman. You either got it or you don't. I'm a woman.
Okay guys, we are almost finished. I hope you loved watching all the labels. I'm like obsessed with labels now. But I had one more drawer in my kitchen I needed to tackle. It's a small one, so it doesn't take long. Basically, I'm into cloth napkins now. Never thought there would be a day, but here it is. I just don't love paper napkins. I like paper towels, but that can even get pricey. And so I had got cloth napkins for Christmas. Not last year, but the year before that, and I loved them. And so when I pulled them out this year, I'm like, why am I not doing this all year long? This would be fun for the holidays. So I've already got some for Valentine's Day. Once I bought those, I realized I had already bought some for Valentine's Day the previous year, so now I have two. But then I picked up these gray and white just for the normal time of year. I don't know, I'm into cloth napkins. Does that make me old? They're just fun, and then they're soft. So this is going to be the year of buying cloth napkins for every holiday. I love having them out and I love using them. Plus we feel fancy when we have people over. So let me know if you're into cloth napkins, if there's anything I need to know about it. I also love the little place card holders. I showed you that. We've been using those. So here's how it turned out. The good news is you made it to the very end of today's video. I cannot thank you enough. I hope you got motivated. I hope you learned a tip. I hope you got inspired. I hope it just helped you do something or get ready to work on your house. And I hope you tackle your home. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.